So, picture this. In December 2025, a 40-year-old man posted a single selfie right after a sauna session. And within hours, it had over 13 million likes. Even Elon Musk commented on it, saying, "I guess I need to work out." You know what's crazy when other professional athletes literally start a global challenge just trying to copy his physique?
Well, that man was Cristiano Ronaldo. And the real reason that one photo completely broke the internet comes down to a single number. A number that most 25-year-olds will never hit, let alone someone who's been playing top-level football for over 2 decades. That number is 7, as in 7% body fat, at 40 years old. No way, right?
So how is it even possible? Is it just crazy good genetics? Is it some secret only the ultra-rich can afford? Or is it something you could actually learn from? Stick with us here, because the truth is way more useful and honestly, way more surprising than the headlines suggest.
You know, here's what makes this genuinely strange. Most professional footballers retire in their early to mid-30s. Their bodies simply stop bouncing back. But Ronaldo turned 41 this past February, and he is still out there scoring goals against players literally half his age.
Yeah, and get this. When a fitness platform called Whoop analyzed his body, they found his physiological age was 28.9 years old. I mean, read that again. On paper, he's in his 40s, but biologically, his body is running like he's pushing 30. He was actually so surprised he joked he could play for another 10 years.
And hey, before you just assume this is just good genes, a professor of exercise physiology who studied him said something that really stuck with me. He said there is no room for randomness in his life. That's the real key here. So let's break down exactly what that means. In this explainer, we're gonna cover 5 things. 1, what 7% body fat actually means and why it's not what you think. 2, the unusual way he eats. 3, his almost obsessive recovery system. 4, the training that never takes an off season. And 5, the one habit he refuses to break, the one most people get completely wrong. Definitely stay till the end, because that last one is the part you can actually copy starting today. All right, section 1, the 7% body fat, a performance extreme. Let's just start with that 7% figure, because there's a really important truth hiding inside it. That number first came from detailed medical testing back during his time at Juventus, and the same tests showed his muscle mass at around 50%, compared to an athletic average of about 46%. So he's not just lean, he's carrying serious muscle while staying incredibly lean. That specific combination is the hard part. Now here's the thing nobody tells you. 7% body fat is not a health target, it's a performance extreme. For most men, healthy body fat sits somewhere between roughly 10 and 20%. Single digits, like Ronaldo's, are something elite athletes hit under really careful conditions, and honestly, it's genuinely not necessary or even advisable for the average person. Exactly. So why am I telling you a number you shouldn't chase? Because the methods that got him there, those absolutely are worth understanding. The destination is extreme, but the road is surprisingly ordinary. Let me show you what I mean. Moving on to part 2, the high-quality food system, consistency over magic. The first piece of the puzzle is how he eats, and it's probably not what you'd guess. Ronaldo doesn't eat 3 big meals. Instead, he eats around 6 small ones, spaced every 3 to 4 hours. We're talking lean protein like fish, chicken, and egg whites, complex carbs like brown rice and quinoa, and a lot of vegetables. Oh, and he reportedly drinks up to 6 liters of water a day. Now here's where people tend to misunderstand. They hear 6 meals and think the magic is the meal frequency itself, like eating more often secretly burns more fat. Well, it doesn't, not in any meaningful way. The science there is actually pretty clear. So what's actually doing the work? It's mainly 2 things. First, the food quality is relentlessly high. There's essentially no junk entering the system. Second, eating smaller amounts more often keeps his energy incredibly stable, so he never crashes and never gets ravenously hungry and overeats.
Right, it's not a metabolism trick, it's a consistency trick. And you know, consistency is the theme you're going to keep hearing today. But food is only half the equation, because here's something most people get completely backwards. They think the body is built in the gym. Ronaldo would tell you it's built somewhere else entirely.
Which brings us to section 3, the obsession with proper recovery, protecting rest. Ronaldo treats recovery as seriously as training. Honestly, maybe more. Let's start with sleep. He doesn't just sleep once a night. Yeah, he's known for a method called polyphasic sleep. That means breaking rest into around 5 naps of roughly 90 minutes each instead of one long block. This was actually recommended by a sleep coach named Nick Littlehales, who's worked with a ton of elite athletes. The basic idea is that 90 minutes is roughly one full sleep cycle, so each nap is a complete unit of recovery. Then there's the cold exposure. He owns a cryotherapy chamber, reportedly worth around 45,000 euros, that drops to brutally low temperatures, and he uses it multiple times a week to reduce muscle soreness and inflammation. Now I want to be totally straight with you, because this channel doesn't do hype. The hard science on polyphasic sleep and cryotherapy for regular people is genuinely mixed. These are tools optimized for someone whose entire job is physical performance. You absolutely do not need a 40,000 euro freezer.
For sure, but here's the core principle underneath that you can absolutely steal. He protects his recovery like it's part of the work. Most of us treat sleep as the thing we sacrifice first, right? He treats it as non-negotiable. That mindset shift matters way more than any gadget. So if the food is dialed in and the recovery is sacred, what does the actual training look like? Well, this is where his age makes it almost unbelievable.
Number 4, training without an off-season, the compound effect. When it comes to the actual work, Ronaldo reportedly trains around 5 days a week, and his sessions aren't one-dimensional at all. He mixes strength work, high-intensity sprint intervals, cardio, and mobility work like Pilates. We're talking things like repeated 200-meter sprints to build explosive power and endurance. But here's the part that actually explains the 7%. And honestly, it's almost boring. He's been doing this for over 20 years. Without a real off-season, without the long breaks where most people lose their progress, there's no January restart for Ronaldo because he never stopped in December.
Exactly. Think about it like compound interest. One workout does almost nothing. 1 year of workouts changes your body. But 20 years of near-perfect consistency, that builds something that looks like science fiction. The real secret isn't intensity on any single day. It's the refusal to ever fully stop. And that's a lesson that costs literally nothing. Which brings us to the final habit, the simplest one and the one I'd argue is the most important of all.
Section 5, the ultimate non-negotiable rule, the simplest habit. Listen, if you strip everything else away, one major habit sits right at the center. He cut out sugar and alcohol, almost entirely. In fact, experts describe it bluntly as a sugar-free lifestyle. That means no sodas, no processed junk, no alcohol blunting his recovery and sleep. And guys, this is the one I really want you to pay attention to because it's the most copyable thing he does. You can't easily replicate his 20-year training history or his massive recovery budget. But cutting back on added sugar and alcohol, that's available to literally everyone watching this, starting with your very next meal. He even admitted something surprisingly honest once. He said, and I'm paraphrasing a bit here, "Don't think I love going to the gym every day. I'm just like you, but I know I have to do it." I think that might be the most important thing he's ever said. He's not superhuman. He just doesn't negotiate with himself. Let me show you how to use that. Because here's why most people who try to do what Ronaldo does completely fail. They fixate on the extremes, the crazy cryo chamber, the 5 daily naps, the single-digit body fat, and they just skip the fundamentals, which are the parts that actually matter.
Right, they look for the one secret supplement, instead of just doing the boring stuff every single day. And when the dramatic version proves impossible, they quit entirely, instead of keeping the 90% that's completely doable.
So let's look at Section 6, your realistic wellness blueprint, science-backed takeaways. Here is your realistic, totally science-backed blueprint. 1. Prioritize protein and whole foods, and absolutely cut added sugar first. That single change beats every supplement on the market.
2. Stop sacrificing sleep. Protect it like Ronaldo protects his. Focus on quality and consistency over heroics.
3. Move regularly and never fully stop. Consistency beats intensity over a lifetime, every single time.
And 4. If you want the recovery benefit of cold, remember, a cold shower is free. Skip the 40,000 euro version.
So what's the biggest takeaway here? Ronaldo's body isn't the product of some magic secret. It's the product of refusing to take days off from the basics for 20 straight years. Exactly. So the truth about how Ronaldo keeps almost zero body fat at 40, it was never just the cryotherapy chamber. It was never genetics alone. It was thousands of small, unexciting decisions repeated when nobody was watching for 2 straight decades. You don't need his money or his genes. You really just need his consistency on the handful of things that actually move the needle. And the absolute best part, you can start with your very next meal. If you found this helpful, make sure to like this explainer, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future breakdowns like this one. We love turning the complex science of health into stuff you can actually use every day. Thanks for joining us, and I'll see you in the next one.